So we've been in Dominica like about 10 days now, but the last 3 days the wind has died, and from time to time the boat just really gets rocking back and forth. Oh, here we go. This has just been our life on the boat for like 3 days. Has been swinging back and forth. You can see, you know, just like this. And this isn't even a whole lot.
No, this is not much at all.
Mild. It's not very comfortable. It makes it hard to sleep. Yeah, so we've got one more tour today. We're gonna go with Kish on some river she's taking us to. So that should be fun. When we get back, we're probably gonna be thinking about sailing north to the Saints, whether this afternoon or tomorrow morning, but it's only 17 miles away. So it's not a long sail. Getting our bags packed and everything, and we'll be excited to get off of this boat and stop rocking. Right now we're pointing the right direction. See, we're pointing into the swells, so it's not that bad. So when the wind totally dies and we turn sideways, we just start to really go, and a big set of waves will come through in all the boats. Here you can see the boat next to us. They're sideways to them and rocking, but yeah, it's been quite uncomfortable. We're all ready to go. We are rolling around. Okay. Got our bag ready. All right, let's go to the river. Dominica is different than the other islands of the Eastern Caribbean in a lot of ways. It's the youngest, the wildest with the most natural beauty, and the least populated. Being the youngest in terms of its formation, it has steep cliffs on land and a steep drop-off from its shores under the water. It also has no completely protected harbors, but Portsmouth is the closest thing, and you can see sometimes the ocean swell makes it inside. But Dominica is so awesome, a little discomfort is worth it. Kish is our favorite guide in Dominica. She runs a business providing multiple services to the cruisers in the harbor. She also has her own van for tours, is very knowledgeable, and just a really cool, laid-back person. 2 years prior, we had went on an amazing tour with Kish to the southern end of the island. Today we were excited to go explore some jungle rivers that flowed all the way into the Atlantic Ocean. We hopped on Kish's kayak and she on her paddleboard in the cold, clear Jungle Mountain River water. I did see the one in the water. Oh yeah, look at it.
Wow.
Boy, that thing's huge.
There's a big one on the line too. There's another one.
They're everywhere.
Big boy.
You got him?
Nice.
Big.
Yeah. Wow.
Holy moly.
It's a male. See the shape of the underneath?
Okay.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Good.
Crabs there on the land. Soon the river opened wider and we could hear the crashing of the waves from the Atlantic coastline. None of the other islands we've been to have undeveloped coastal areas like this in Dominica. On the other islands, pretty much any river would have towns around it, and any beach like this would have resorts. But the river or the ocean seemed to be the only way to access this beach, and the river had been surrounded by jungle for the miles we were on it since the road. Wow. One of the neatest things was how the river just flowed right across the beach sand and mixed with the ocean. Seeing a place like this with no human intervention, such as culverts, drain pipes, or erosion control, was stunning. And it makes you feel glad that there are still some places like this left in the world. Totally fresh tasting. Yep, that's crazy. And with the sea just right there. Flowing fast. Very nice. On our way back, it's raining a little, so we've sheltered underneath some bamboo. It's really pretty in the rain. Bamboo shelter.
Looks like a nice dinner.
We just found a giant crab
I will turn him into
creeping up on us.
You see him?
Oh, yeah. Can you see him, Zach?
I can, I'm trying to.
Yeah, let me move up a little.
Stick your finger in his paw, Lindy. He probably won't bite. Boy, that thing is huge.
I know.
There's another big one here.
I might comment on something.
River adventure number 2. Right down here. No rain could stop us from having a good time. We are in the jungle rainforest after all. Kish had told us that some of the scenes from the second Pirates of the Caribbean were filmed at the end of this river. And being fans of those movies, we were super pumped to see them. This river seemed even more jungly than the first one.
#1 beach where they filmed the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
So now we're on the river. We're gonna go.
We can see the waves breaking right over there. And this is the beach where in the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie, Jack Sparrow comes running around the corner with all the cannibals chasing him. This is so cool. Here's the river. So here's where Jack Sparrow came running out. I guess there was more beach at that time around the corner. And the cannibals were chasing him. And then the black pearl's right out here. And the people are on the beach there trying to get to it. Yep, we started raining again. Boy, this is gorgeous. Kish is doing some river walking. Wow, that's the river running into the ocean right there. Huh. Wow. Look at this. Oh, that's funny. I just felt the warm seawater for the first time. So the seawater's warm and the river's cold. Wow. Yeah. That's the river right here. That's amazing. Mixing with the river. Wow. Here comes a big wave. Oh wow, that one came all up here. Next, Kish took us down the beach to show us an area the production crew had to cut through the jungle to make an access for all the filming equipment and the actors to get to this secluded beach surrounded by the jungle.
Here lately, I saw all of them. So they were the ones that made this spot. It's easier to carry their things on the truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the path they made to bring the actors and the sets and the camera equipment for filming down there. It's a family of hermit crabs, all different sizes. Even some really tiny ones. Ow! But they're all different sizes. They're like, I'm out of here. Oh look, here's some really little ones.
But it was cleaned up.
Okay.
So they spent 6 weeks there. The car.
6 weeks. Wow. Huh. Some concrete that they put so they could bring the equipment.
So they don't slide.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
Then the road goes all the way up to the main road.
Okay. Really cool.
The Pirates of the Caribbean tour.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Well, I couldn't see that from over there. It's an arch. We found some turtle tracks. And a bigger one here.
Oh yeah, you can, and then you can see like.
Wow. So this is a turtle nest right here.
See that? See?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Turtle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Paddling the rivers with Kish, seeing the Pirates of the Caribbean scenes, and now checking out the turtle tracks was an awesome experience. But Kish told us there were some other cool places in the area that she wanted to show us. We've switched from the river tour, now we're heading for some gin tasting at a new gin distillery here on Dominica that Kish has told us about. Where's the guy from, Kish?
He's from England and the wife is from the States.
Okay. Banana farm.
This one is Blue Whale Villa.
Kish says there's a lot of Airbnbs down this road.
Yeah, a lot.
Sea
The Sea Cliff is them, the gin.
Sea Cliff Botanical Gin.
Dominica about 3 years ago. We have eco cottages here, so there's 5 cottages. I'm British, my wife's Californian, I'm used to California, but we lived in New York before this. It starts with a sugarcane spirit. It's down in the boiler down here. In the UK or Europe, they're more like use a grain or a barley or something to start making gin with, but you can make it with anything. So we wanted to make it with something that was more locally available. So we start with the sugarcane spirit, and it sits in the boiler with water. And then as it gets heated up, the alcohol's evaporating first and it's coming up through these bubble plates. And this is really the purification process. It's getting the alcohol just smoother and purer.
The gin basket where they put the different flavors in.
This is, so we have pink grapefruit, bay leaf, cinnamon, cacao, nutmeg hiding behind there, lemongrass and ginger. That's all our botanicals.
Everything here is powered by solar. And this is a botanical garden. They've got all kinds of different, tropical trees and plants that grow here. And some of them are examples of what they're using in the gin, like sugar cane and the lemongrass.
Even in the US, you'd use a bay leaf and it'd be like a laurel bay.
Yeah.
Right. So a totally different family. This is the rarest variety, this one. This is the aniseed bay. So this one, even a lot of Dominicans don't always know about this one.
Oh, it does.
Very
smell
licoricey.
just like, yeah.
Man, there's so many mangoes.
This is a few hundred years old. Our neighbours here will tell us, oh yeah, my grandparents knew this tree.
Whew.
And you kind of talk about resilience to hurricanes. I mean, this has been through a bunch of hurricanes.
300 years old.
Crazy.
These stones as well, like no one put these here. Like, there's a little ancient slice of Dominica pre-civilization.
Bois
When the whole thing flowers, it's very cool. Yes, so bois meaning wood in Creole, and quiet meaning Carib or Kalinago, like the native.
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is a very old specimen. You can kind of see the gnarled character in it.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to need to smell it first and get the nose. I feel like normally in the smell the bay comes through a little more, but so all those flavours are in here. But I feel like the citrus comes through a little bit, and then when in the taste, for me, I feel like the more of like the nutmeg, cinnamon things come out.
Yeah, the cinnamon for sure. I taste.
Delicious. It was really cool to visit this tiny little sustainable business in Dominica. Next, Kish took us to a seaside seafood restaurant. The food was wonderful and we ate our fill. After lunch, we headed back towards the harbor in Portsmouth. But Kish stopped at a random place along the road to show us something really cool. No signs or anything were marking this very cool piece of history.
Oh, wow. So water power sugar mill.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What's this from?
A plantation?
Yeah. So when the British took over, it took them 10 years to turn Dominica into a sugar plantation. And we only lasted for 75 years.
Okay.
Because we were the last one to be colonized, there was only short time. And by 1834, slavery was already abolished, starting to be abolished. By 1838, there was no more slavery.
Okay.
So this is a water power. So you divert the river and it spins the wheel, crushes the cane, and you get the sugar, the juice.
That's
We had
amazing.
60 of those all over the island.
60? Wow.
Yeah.
And how old is this?
From the 1700s.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What an awesome day. Kish really is the best. We headed back to Holiday where she was still rocking and rolling. It was late enough in the day where we decided to spend one more rolly night before heading to the Saints of Guadalupe in the morning. We hope you enjoyed this episode of A Kish Tour in Dominica. Stay tuned for our next episode where we head to another one of our favorite places, the beautiful tiny group of islands of the Saints in Guadalupe. Hopefully we'll get some video of it being bad later.
Or not.
Oh, that wasn't. This is here, and I'll start paddling in a second. I'm just busy videoing right now. Sorry, I'm just videoing.